Wasn't all in there for a change. With a second pair, he wins the pot.
Well, that's kind of interesting. He definitely is changing gears, and he realizes that's what he's got to do. You're down to three-handed. You got to open up your game even a little bit more. Well, what's interesting is Ron doesn't have to gamble at this point. He's got so many chips, so it's not only how you play your hand, but it's also how you play your chip lead.
And right now, he's going to be a hen sitting on those eggs, I can tell you. For them to get those chips back from him, they're going to really have to grind them out.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Now it's going to be on Ron first. He looks at a 7-3.
87, 100.
And he's going to fold the hand.
Ron has folded on the button.
Now the dentist has picked up 10, queen of clubs. It's a very strong hand, three-handed.
40,000.
Cal raises it.
He's going to raise it 40,000 more.
So he's bet 56,000 here.
More, so that's 52,000.
Right into Tony Lee, who has king 7.
Well, now remember, Tony Lee only has about 85,000 in chips. So even though this wasn't an all-in bet by Cal that we're used to seeing, it is essentially an all-in bet because if Tony moves in on him, he's going to call him.
He's not going to.
Tony passes.
He's going to take this pot again, Mike.
And still, remarkably, with 3 players left after all this play, not one player has seen a hand of his that's sitting at that table. We've seen him, but they haven't seen one hand yet.
He's the true shadow of the game. That's going to be on Cal the dentist again. He's got, this time, a very strong hand. He's got Jack King of diamonds. He's going to raise it. Gosh, I love seeing these guys' cards.
Well, he's made it 50,000 to go here with the King Jack of diamonds. Again, it's a situation that if Tony Lee goes all in, he'll be called for sure.
He's got 4 deuce. He can't call. He's going out.
50,000.
And Ron can't call with a 7-4. Look at this. Cal took another pot.
Notice he's stacking his chips up a little bit faster now, Vince. He's starting to get a little oomph in his step here. Down to retired businessman Ron Rose out of Dayton, Ohio, with a commanding chip lead right now. He's up against the dentist, Cal Dykes from Las Vegas, Nevada. And Tony Lee, the game supervisor right here at the Reno Hilton.
Well, the dentist is going to be first to act this time. And look at this, Mike. He's picked up a big hand. Ace-10 offsuit. He's going to raise.
He comes in for 50,000.
Tony Lee has also got a good hand. He's got a king-queen.
Yes, he does. Now, he's on the short stack with about 72,000. It's 50,000 to play this pot.
Yeah, he's got a decision. Now, three-handed, you can't expect to. You can't wait all day. This is a pretty big hand, three-handed.
No, at some point, you're going to have to make a move and try to get some chips if you're going to try to overcome Ron Rose. He's calling.
Yes,
he calls 50,000.
Tony says call.
Now, Tony Lee only has 22,000 left here after this call. Now, look at Ron.
He's called the 50,000.
Ron Rose has got a pair of jacks in his hand. Look at him waiting.
What is he going to do? He goes all in.
Yes, he is. He's doing the right thing. All in. He's getting up from his seat.
He's going to try to take them both out at once. No, Cal gets out of the pot. He saves his last 80,000.
Tony's going to quickly call. We're going to see a showdown.
Tony shows king, queen offsuit.
This is king, queen versus 2 jacks.
Both players are up on their feet.
Well, it's a race situation we have here. The 2 jacks are a slight favorite against the king, queen. So far, Ron has not lost a big pot today.
And here comes the flop.
Boom. And he hits it. Oh, the queen for Tony Lee right here.
That is beautiful. The crowd's going crazy for him.
Yes, it is. He has outflopped Ron Rose.
But it's not
right
over.
Here.
Here comes 4th Street.
It's a 10 that gives it.
Now a 10 comes off. Now Ron Rose is going to have to catch an 8 or a king. A jack won't do him any good anymore because that'll give Tony a straight.
Tony would love to double up here. This would be great. Let's see it.
8, 9, 10 jack.
Oh
no.
And 8 comes off. Ultimate heartbreak for Tony Lee on the river right there. Ron Rose has made a straight at the river to win this pot and knock Tony Lee out of this tournament.
Oh, talk about putting a sword through your stomach. Devastating last card for Tony Lee. Knocked out of this event. 3rd. What a gentleman. Big smile by this man.
I'm telling you, this guy impressed me today, Vince. He played terrific poker. Tony Lee was sensational today.
Look, he's waving to his friends and family in the audience.
Now we got a horse race. We'll be right back on the World Poker Tour.
All right, I'm going to be asking you a series of questions, and I'd like you to answer me very truthfully. Are you a woman?
Of course I'm a woman.
He's telling the truth. He really is a woman.
Good at bluffing? Play poker online at partypoker.com. It's fun, it's easy, it's the world's largest poker room.
So, what are you doing later?
Building a shed.
It's down to the wire here at the Reno Hilton. 2 players left, but only 1 title, and the last free entry into the WPT Championship.
The money.
Here comes the cash, the trophy, the security guards.
Oh, man. Looks
The
like
black briefcase. They get that out of the trunk of your car there, Vince?
Oh, it looks like someone just held up the sheriff.
Oh, man.
Reno, Nevada. Look at the big
Look at
bucks
that.
there.
Hey, wonder if he's going to shake it all out, Vince.
Oh, man. And a nice trophy there to boot.
The cash is on the table. 2 finalists are there. Ron Rose out of Dayton, Ohio, retired businessman, versus the dentist, Cal Dykes out of Las Vegas, Nevada. Here we go. Folks, we are down to our final 2 players. The blinds have gone up to 6 and 12,000 now.
Ron Rose with a 6 jack of diamonds. He's calling
Ron
it.
says call. 6,000 more.
I'm in.
And look at this. Here comes the dentist.
Oh, yeah. He's going all in with ace-5. He's doing his usual play. Is it going to pay off? Going heads up. He's not going to play scared.
He started the hand with
Well, he
66,000.
understands that right now he's got to win some pots here. Otherwise, he's not going to win this tournament. So at some point, you got to start doubling up because Ron has a massive chip lead right now.
So he had a total of 68 to start.
It's
And
going to
Ron
work again. He took
passes.
the first pot of the heads-up competition. Nice, solid bet.
The button moves to Cal.
Makes it look easy.
Well, right now, he better look at that long mile of chips that Ron has stacked next to him because he's got a big mountain to climb if he wants to win this tournament.
Ron is first to act.
Heads-up action. Here we go.
Now Ron looks down. First pot. And there's Ron mucking a 7-deuce on the button. Not going to give him any chips. No action. Going to make him grind it out to win this tournament. And Vince, let me tell you something. We are seeing a world record here today. The dentist, Cal Dykes, has never at one time today shown down one hand this entire tournament at the final table. Nobody's seen one hand that he's played sitting at that table.
How does one do that? You're absolutely right.
That's incredible. I mean, it's amazing. Nobody's seen any of his cards the entire day at this final table, and he's playing heads up for this title.
Here we go, heads up. They've been playing for 3 days. A lot at stake here. Last shot for Bellagio. Let's see the cards. Ron Rose has got a king-queen this time, Mike.
Ron says call.
Yes, he does. He's just calling with his king-queen. I don't like this play.
Now the dentist, Cal Dykes, has 4 5 of hearts.
Well, I wouldn't give the dentist a free flop here like he's doing. Let's see what
We're
happens.
going to see the flop.
And look at this. Cal flopped a pair of 4s and moves
He
in.
has. He's got the little pair of 4s. He likes it. He's got to play this kind of way.
I like this play by Cal right here. And now he's put Ron Rose to the test.
Well, he just loved to push Ron right out of this.
Well, now Ron Rose has a king-queen. Now what he's thinking is,
He's got,
you know,
70
how big of an underdog is he if this guy's got a pair? Might Cal have a 3 and a 5 or a 5 and a 6 where he's just got a straight draw? Is the king-queen good? Is the guy bluffing at him?
Yeah, but this dentist doesn't play 3-5. He's got to respect him.
72,000
Ron
is the
doesn't know what he
exact count.
plays because he hasn't seen him have a card yet. But
That's true. This is very interesting. Ron Rose doesn't have to take a shot here, doesn't have to call. He can wait another day. But actually, if he could make this call...
well, he's thinking about gambling here where you just take the guy out of the tournament. Look at him. It is a critical decision for him here. Do you want to double a guy up? Give him confidence at this stage? You've got the chips. You can afford to call him. The question is, do you want to gamble here?
Both men folding their arms next to each other, going after a big title here.
Well, the question is, does he want to take a gamble here for just 70,000 more to take a chance to end this tournament? That's what's going through his mind now.
You know, the kind of interesting thing is no one's ever seen Cal's cards. Maybe
No.
he just wants to see his cards with a call. I don't know, Ron's poker instinct has been correct all day.
Well, certainly every decision he's made today has been right. He's going for it, Vince.
He is.
Ron Rose is going for it. He has a king-queen.
Well, he's going to be a pretty big underdog, about 3-1, Mike.
Yes, he is. He's about a 75% underdog to win this pot, Vince.
Now, Cal would love to double up here.
Cal
This
does
is a
not
great
want
chance for
finger
Cal
or
to
queen.
do
Here
it.
comes the fourth.
Oh,
It's
there it is.
queen.
That's a huge card. He's caught a big pair.
He's outdrawn him on 4th Street. It's not over, though.
No, it's not.
Cal can
Last
catch a
card.
4 or a 5.
Here it comes, Mike.
Needs a 4 or a 5. It's
He
a
doesn't
3,
do it.
so
He doesn't do it. It's
Ron
over.
Rose is our champion.
He shrugs. Ron Rose has won every big pot he played today. You talk about a rush, Vince. He had one today.
How does he make that call, and how does he hit that hand?
Well, when everything is going right, not one thing has gone wrong the whole entire day.
Talk about poker instinct.
Well, Ron has got to be a very happy camper here. He told me he wanted to redeem himself from his 6th-place finish at the Foxwoods tournament, where he was not at all happy with his play.
This guy is our champion, and he's going to take home $168,000.
On behalf of the World Poker Tour, I'm Mike Sexton. Here's the Ron Rose, our champion of the Reno Hilton World Poker Challenge.
Thank you.